Hello. Oh, hi, how are you?
Hello, Captain Bing.
Yeah.
I'm Mayor Egan.
Oh, hi, I'm the captain of the ship
All
here.
right. I'm mayor of Tropical Island.
Tropical Island, yeah. Very good. Nice to see you today.
Same here.
So, I'm here today to look at some business opportunity for both of us.
Okay.
Yeah. So, you are aware of about our cruise lines.
Uh-huh.
We are the biggest cruise line in the industry,
Mm-hmm.
and we are sailing in your area.
Mm-hmm.
And we are interested to expand our destinations. And I have heard about your tropical island.
Mm-hmm.
And so, what do you think about getting a destinations at a tropical island?
Mm-hmm. Okay. First, I guess before we get into this, let's talk about a couple things. So I understand there's many islands in our area. Okay. Next to we have Desert Island. We have a couple other islands, right?
Yeah.
But we really pride ourselves on our island because our island is, first of all, the most beautiful in the entire area. And also, we maintain a lot of the culture that has existed in the previous decades and hundreds of years of our island. So we'd like to maintain that. We have a lot of pride in the island. So I want to just state that out front, that we are very, the pride of our island is so high and such that a lot of the decisions I make have to be for the best interests of our island. Where I understand that you'll have to make decisions based on the best interests of your cruise ship. Okay. So, with that said, we are aware that you guys would like to have our island as one of the destinations on your cruise ship. With that, there are many issues we must discuss. So, I guess we should start by saying, what do you guys want to propose as far as how your island, how our island could be useful to your cruise ship?
Yeah, I mean, I want to do something which is mutually beneficial to both of you. We are aware about your island that you have more natives and you want to keep the identity of your islands, and we want to do the same thing, so that will be more attractions for the people who are coming as visitors. But at the same time, as you know, that world economy is going down, and we want to bring some revenue to your islands, and we want to improve some quality. So you are aware that we are the only cruise line who are operating in your area, number one. So we can work together, and that can help to both of us. Second thing is that our clientele is the wealthiest clientele compared to other cruise ship. So we want to bring the good revenue to your community. We want to bring the quality of the people, and we want to do something which is mutually beneficial to both of you, both of us. Right?
Yeah, and I understand your clientele is actually very wealthy, which is, we are interested in having your ship dock at our port, but do understand that there is another ship called the Island Maid that does go in the area and is interested in docking at our port as well. So we do have another option, but we would like to work out an agreement with you if that is possible. So, absolutely.
Yeah, but I believe, I think that different cruise company will have to get this route, and it will take some time for them to get approved. That was my understanding. And we are already operating in your area, so it will be easier for both of us to work together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what issue would you like to discuss first?
First of all, I think since we can bring a lot of business to you, I will prefer to get an exclusive right for our destinations. So we can work together, we can bring a lot of customers, and we can bring the cruise ship every month to your area.
Okay.
Yeah. So what do you think about that exclusive right to this cruise company?
Okay, so now we're willing to give you exclusive rights. However, if certain variables of our issues are met. So, okay, so in terms of the way I look at it, we have, so you would like to have the cruise ship come to our island once per month? Is that what you are looking to do?
At least like 12 trips, 12
Wow.
trips per year.
Okay.
That I will prefer to bring my company as cruise here.
Mm. Okay, so 12 visits, that may be too much for our island to handle. The reason being is because, you know, for every day the cruise ship visits our island, we must have 2 weeks of no fishing in the area in order to sustain the damage caused by the cruise ship in our harbor. Now the problem is that our local economy is run by fishing, so we cannot do 12 visits. In fact, anything more than 7 would be detrimental to our ecosystem, and thus our council will not approve. So, I'm the mayor of the town, but I do have a council of 8 members that I must pass this with. Many of them are conservative, and so they will be reluctant to pass any such agreement if anything exceeds 7. Now, I would like to keep it a little lower than that, but 7 is the point at which I can't even negotiate any further because the council will not even pass the agreement. At 7, what the council will tell me is that anything beyond 7, they will say that the marine reserves and the resources of the island will be in jeopardy, and it will not even be worth it for us to continue to have a cruise ship docking. You know, how many passengers were you looking to have disembark on the island once a ship arrives? I guess we should start, because the number of visits is closely tied with the number of visitors.
Yeah,
That-
so normally our cruise can accommodate like about 2,200 passengers
Mhm.
plus 1,100 cruise members.
Mhm.
So we have a very big cruise ship, but if we can bring something like a 2 days visit,
Mhm.
and we can bring about like 1,500 passengers
Mhm.
in each visit, that's what I think is most economical way to do it, yeah.
Wow. Again, I hope you appreciate the very fine line I must balance between preserving our resources and culture of our island and bring some dollars to our economy. While I would like to bring some dollars to our economy, I cannot agree to terms that will cause the disintegration of our resources or our culture. What we have found is currently we have about 200 visitors per day who visit our island. And what we have found is that even with an extra 200 visitors on our island a day, we get a lot of side effects, let's say, from tourism. While we do generate revenue from the tourists, there are a lot of side effects. They pollute our beaches, crime increases, and we're such a small island that we're unable to kind of handle that sort of impact. So 1,500 passengers would actually be well beyond what we can handle.
Yeah, I heard that I think you can accommodate at least 700 passengers per day. That is my belief is. So what I'm suggesting that we can make 2 days trip, and we can let 700 passengers to get on the island very first day, and remaining 700 can get down the next day. So in that way we can accommodate at least 1,400 passengers per day, and at the same time people who are going to stay on the ship